Welcome to a special episode of Trees in Space where we rank our top 10 favorite movies we reviewed over the last year. I'm Nate, and with me, as always, is Jason. Jason, I am so stoked to be doing this with you. I cannot wait to get into this top 10 list.
Oh, me either, friend, because I'm telling you, it was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it really was.
It took me a good little bit to make sure that I got them all right and in the right order and all that. And
Yes, that was the hard part.
yeah, but I'm gonna just jump right into it because I can't wait to see what your top 10 list is.
I'm
Uh,
excited about yours as well.
at number 10, I have Miller's Girl.
Uh, my number 10 was Lake Placid.
I hovered over Lake Placid so many times on the this list and
Mhm.
our next list that we will be doing, which will be ranking our favorite worst 10 films that we reviewed over the last year.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's a good pick.
My number 9 is Office Space.
Oh, that's a wonderful pick. That's fair. My number nine is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey number two.
That's a good pick. I do like that pick. I have no problems with your pick so far.
My number eight is Grandma's Boy.
Oh yeah, Grandma's Boy.
So
That's
much fun to watch. It was so much fun to discuss.
yeah. My number 8 was Clue.
Oh, that was a good choice.
I
Excellent
think Pooh was
choice.
just an outstanding movie, and I think we laughed a lot during that movie or that review. And number 7, another one of my picks. I just enjoyed it so much. I think we also watched it there. Loaded Weapon.
My number seven is the 4:30 movie.
I knew you were gonna put a Kevin Smith movie in your top 10. I just knew it. I just, and it's also from your area. You were talking about how a lot of those places you've been to, and
Yes.
that's I get it. I understand why you would do that.
Yeah, it was a meaningful movie.
Mm.
My number six
Hmm.
is A Few Dollars More.
Wow. Was not expecting that to be on this list for you at all.
Really?
Really, I mean, I'd see how I'd have it on this list, but I don't know why I didn't think. I know you how much you said how good you thought it was.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
that's
fun to
not,
talk about. It was a really good movie. Um, yeah, I'm glad I was able to surprise you.
you were, yeah. So, that was your number 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my number 6. Before we get to honorable mentions, was Old Dads.
So before we get into the number fives, we have our honorable mentions. And I'll go ahead and say at my first honorable mention was Student Bodies. And my second one, which is on your list, is Clue.
Great. See, all these movies are wonderful. That's why they're on this list to begin with. We just had to put them in order.
Right.
Um, my honorable mentions are two that you picked.
Oh,
And that one is the first one is Night at the Roxbury.
oh, wonderful. Act, yes.
I still not a big fan of the movie, but it's definitely humorous enough. It's just it was the conversation with you about it that made me remember recording this. So that's why it's on the top 10 of just honorable mention. And Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get there. Like I wanted to I couldn't figure out if it deserved to be on either list. And it just didn't, it fell
Yeah, I don't
short.
think it belongs in the best of the worst, though. I definitely I mean, if it's not on this list, it's not on the next list. It's probably just one of those movies like I don't really recall anything about it. So.
But before we get into number five, we're gonna go ahead and insert the recap of the last top 10 of what Jason and I picked so far. Uh, and now my number five is Late Night with the Devil.
Wow, that's impressive. I like that.
Brilliant movie, such a fun watch.
Okay. My number 5 is also Late Night with the Devil.
Wow.
I know.
I had no idea if that was really going to happen or not. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Loved the movie. Loved working out with you. I was talking about there was everything about it was great.
Hmm.
So, well, my number four was a movie you already mentioned on your list, Miller's Girl.
Wow, that's a huge jump from my 10 to your 4.
Well, I'm in love with what's her name anyhow.
I
So
know you are. Uh, my number 4, and this might be a shock for you, Goon.
it's a shock for me in the way that most people don't think. I thought it was going to be two or one.
Yep.
So,
As much as I love that movie, it's the only Five Tree movie that's been done on this episode, on this show.
mhm.
Um, is it my favorite of the ones that we've watched? No, but it's still, yeah, it's
Well,
good.
that's another thing. It's not about what we rated them. It's about the experience of reviewing them together.
Exactly. My number 3, A Fistful of Dollars.
Dude, I didn't put any of Clint Eastwood stuff on here. None of it. I can't believe that one is on there. I'm more shocked about the other one. That one makes more sense.
Yep.
Um, I did, dude, that's crazy. Thank you. I'm not Clint Eastwood, and I didn't do anything he did, but I appreciate the fact that this is on your list.
Thank
Um,
you.
you're welcome. So mine's number three, right?
Yep.
Because I had Miller's Girl 4. So three was one that was on your list. Grandma's Boy.
Oh my God, you put it so high. That's amazing.
Mm, it's
I didn't think it was gonna make your list.
oh, after I was going through and stuff. I mean, it was like this. It was the third one I put on my list when I was going through. My first two were out immediately. Um, and I'm like, where am I gonna put it? And as I'm putting these together, I'm like, it just kept moving up my list and died at number three. Number two, the highest ranking one I had as trees and stumps was Spinal Tap. That's my
Oh,
number two.
it's a good choice. Spinal Tap. I looked at it and I was like, you know what? It's a good movie. It's probably like 15 or so. But I love that it's on your list. My number 2 is People We Hate at the Wedding.
Wow, that's shocking.
It was
That's
I something
this
about
is
it.
the good movies, right? I mean,
Yeah, I had fun talking about it with you. I liked I can't Kristen Bell, even though
mhm,
she looked fantastic in that bathing suit. Uh,
mhm.
and it was just I don't know, there was something about it. It was a fun little movie. It was
The reason I say that because it came really close to getting into my other lists.
good.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and recap what we've done. What is your top list if you have a list of what we've done? What do you think of our list? Go ahead and drop a comment below. We thank you for watching us for so long. Please tell your friends and share these episodes of Trees in Space. Now, without further ado, my number one movie of 2024 is She Came to Me.
Peter Dinklage and yeah, that's
That
yeah.
was such a amazing movie. It exceeded all expectations.
My number one movie that we reviewed this year and the review we did was She Came to Me.
That's amazing. Jason and I had two movies that we picked exactly the same. Ironically, it was number 5 and number 1. Uh, Thank you all for tuning into this very special episode of Trees in Space. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you on Monday, 7 a.m. Eastern, for a brand new episode of Trees in Space. I've been Nate. That's been Jason. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.